Hi, good evening. All right, I'm calling well-being at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, the accident and emergency room. At the moment, we have patients that have been here from St. 4 days ago. Persons waiting to have CAT scans, X-rays, and MRIs done, waiting to have CAS put on, having children coming in as small as two months old baby is also here, who came in this evening. The mom brought in the baby, and with the issue with the baby being unable to breathe, the mother is told to sit and wait until her name is called. We also have a person here who have been vomiting green substances, at some point some blue, in a lot of pain, and taking vomit from where he's sitting to the bathroom to empty on his own into the bathroom, and then having to come back with trips connected to his arm. We have seen no nurses on this floor. Nurses come out every 8 to so hours, and they come out, pass through. Sometimes you're trying to shout for a nurse. She pretends she don't hear you. She continue walking about her business. You ask somebody to check to see what's going on here. They say okay. They take your name. When they go in, they don't ever return. The shifts change. The same routine again. The CAT scan, the radiology department, there's a list of persons from as of yesterday morning that are waiting to have these things done. Still nothing. The persons here are here also in a lot of pain and complaining for discomfort. People with acid reflux who have not seen a doctor, haven't have anything done at all. We haven't seen any doctors for sure, no doctors at all. We haven't seen. If somebody goes in, they call them, they take them in, they go on the inside, they sit there for just as long as they sit on the outside. The persons behind the window where it's supposed to be the patient advocate, I believe that's what the window is called, a tinted window. The workers are sitting behind there, and obviously you can see everyone who's in the area, but then when you go to the window and you knock on the window for assistance, nobody answers you. If you stay there and somebody do open the door, you can see the staff is sitting, scrolling on the Instagram pages. They are playing games on their phones, they're laughing, they're chuckling, they're having their fun. So I'm trying to understand why. Yes, and also, some are taking a nap, but at the same time, there are people who are here who really, really need to have some assistance. There's a lady who was also here with a catheter. Her catheter had came out. She went to I guess probably to the clinic or something, and they sent her over here. She was here for about 8 to 9 hours. No one ever came to do that for her either. She sat in the waiting area. And she ended up leaving this evening. She ended up leaving because no one ever came to her assistance to go to see if she can have it put back in privately. Another lady who's been here, she doesn't have family with her, but she has a friend who came with her. She was here since yesterday. She's 82 years old, and she's been sitting with an abscess. She has a really big abscess. Well, this abscess end up bursting today while she was waiting to have attention, which soaked everything, including her clothing and everything. This lady also had called, asked nurse to help her with getting some hot tea. She haven't had anything, and that either was not given to her. There have been a nurse who was here last night, and we do recommend her and compliment her on her assistance. She came out and she made sure that persons who were diabetics were able to get something to eat. We thank her. She came and she updated us on the persons who would be getting CAT scans, and we were told at one point at about 11-12 o'clock that the list of us would have been able to get the the CAT scans, X-rays, MRIs, whatever, have them done. Up to 2-3 o'clock this morning, nothing. We heard nothing. This morning again, we heard nothing. All the way up on to now, we've heard nothing regarding CAT scans, but we're still here waiting. There's a person here with aneurysm, 2 aneurysms in the head, who came in with signs of mild stroke, numbing in the head and on the side of the face. Well, she was given a heart a ICG. They took blood from her. Then she was put into the waiting room, and she never saw a doctor since then. Also waiting for a CAT scan. That CAT scan have never come up to this moment. We are in a really bad situation here at the accident and emergency. We understand that they are short on doctors, but for what I am seeing at the moment as I'm sitting here, I'm seeing about 5 persons sitting behind the glass, sitting behind the reception area. As I sit, I can see them sitting there doing nothing, and persons are still waiting for assistance. At the same time, we would like very much to have better service, better care, better surrounding facility. There's no AC here. There's one fan blowing in the waiting area, which caters for the whole entire, for everybody here. One fan. There's only one regular fan that is here blowing for everyone. We need something done, and we need something done as soon as possible, because our lives is not our own, and yet we still don't want it to be taken foolishly by the fact that we're being neglected by the healthcare system in Barbados.
Facebook, because it's not really for a minute.